Alrighty, you guys, welcome back to a brand new Big Cherry Retro React here on
the ankle.
Hey Amber.
I hate you like I'm young.
This video is so raw, you guys. Fuck. Fuck me!
That's when I noticed the cold breeze.
The ankle's a little mean.
The ankle, the elbow, the fucking little tiny that he probably has is gonna post it. I'm just so fucking done.
So, good day, you guys. I hope everyone's having a beautiful and wonderful Tuesday. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, like and subscribe. So, yes, I'm still sick. I'm sorry, guys. But we are going to carry on with our content. This, again, is 2020, so Amberlynn's, year. There is one more, sit-down video, and then there's, they're all sit-downs, but, less of her talking. I think there's some eating ones, too. Lovely. But yeah, later, I think we'll check out the little Instagram Q&A that she did. But yeah, you might hear some storming. I have the patio door open since it's a little warmer today. Just need to change out the air in the apartment, Thank you so much as always, you guys. Hope everyone's having a great week once again. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Did I already do that? I can't even remember. Let's just dive into it, shall we?
I really want to be
Hey, Amber.
filming weight loss journey content.
Okay.
That is
And she's doing that now again, too.
my main focus right now and what I've been thinking a lot about. But truth is, I'm afraid to. Bottom line, I am afraid to share my journey. And there's so many different reasons. It's I know there's a lot of weight loss channels right now that are out, and I've been watching all of them. Well,
I doubt
majority,
that.
especially the well-known ones, and I just
The majority. It sounds like she says "ma" and then "Jordy."
see a lot of
oh lordy, majority.
competing and comments saying oh, well, so-and-so's doing this and so-and-so's doing that, so that means you should be doing that. And
Can Amber maybe just be so low IQ that she believes she has to fully believe what everyone says to her on the internet in a comment? And well, if someone said that to me, that means I have to do it. I have to do it. It just doesn't make sense. How does someone's brain work like that?
it's just everyone has their own journey, and I don't want any comparisons upon one another. And
Well, too bad. You're putting yourself into a space that almost demands comparison, dude. So just do you.
everyone goes at their own pace. Everyone loses weight in their own way, and it's that's one of my biggest fears.
What? That you're not going to lose any weight because you haven't?
Is that people comparing me with other people or vice versa?
Boo-hoo, dog. What's the issue here? Sounds
oh,
like
you
such a first world problem.
only lost 7 pounds this week. What about that person who lost 53?
She's pulling something out of her ass here. This can't be an actual, logical reasoning for her. Or maybe it is, but I don't know.
It's little things like that. It's everyone's body does things differently. We all have our own trials and errors. People hate when I say trials and errors, but it's just
Trial.
the best way to put it, honestly. Everyone has their own ups and downs and their own.
Incredible. You've only had downs, though. And that's what we're talking about. Why is it that you always bring up other people when we're talking about you here, Amber? Isn't that what you want?
Road they're on. And I guess another thing I'm afraid of is I tend to overshare.
Period.
I can overshare really bad when it comes to my weight loss.
I don't know as though in terms of your weight loss you're oversharing. I don't know as though about that.
To the point of I no longer am doing this for myself. I'm just literally doing this to share what I have to say. Like, it's so hard to explain. Like, I did this a lot in Virginia where I overshared everything. Like, I would film upwards to like 3 videos a day and I would upload them. And it was just like too much because I feel like when I'm sharing my journey, I need to share everything. And if I don't, then it's like, oh, it didn't even happen. Like, have you guys?
What? Well, it didn't even happen because it doesn't matter if you show it or you don't, you're going to fail regardless. All right? And actually, I would argue most of the time you don't show us your failures.
Ever seen, like, it's so funny. Have you guys ever seen the meme where it's like, I only go to the gym so I can post it on Facebook?
Have y'all been seeing the freaking Julian Michaels clips circulating around like crazy on TikTok? She did one of those things where they grab a bunch of like, I'm going to say a little bit like ill prepared debaters and put them against someone who's had time to fully form their thoughts and opinions on a subject and everything. And they did it with Jillian Michaels. I don't know. It's an interesting video.
I went, or like, I have to post it on like Twitter that I went to the gym or else it didn't happen, that type of thing.
Who the fuck believes that? Oh my god, girl. Get off the internet. You are so chronically online. Oh, if I don't post about it, did I even do it?
It kind of feels like that, like where I have to share my journey. I have to show that I'm eating healthy. I have to show that I'm walking.
You don't have to, honestly. It's just if you actually were doing those things, we would see progress. No one's seeing progress, so that's why they're calling you out, girl.
I can walk for upwards of 10 minutes without stopping. I have to show that I'm losing weight every single day. I have to show this, I have to show that.
No, but it'll just show. It just will.
I have to show this. And it's like, I don't want that like crazy mind frame. I don't want to.
Okay, well then change your mindset about it. You're the one that's projecting that onto yourself, girl.
Feel like I have to share every single ounce of this because then it stops being a part of me and instead is just like another YouTube video that I have to film.
Something tells me this is the depth of her thinking and how far it goes. I don't think she does much outside of the actual video in terms of considering what she wants to really do. I mean, it's just... Ugh.
And I think that's why I'm so successful right now, is because I stopped sharing so much of my weight loss journey online. And it's like,
I will say though, because she is so emotional, like everything Amber does is guided by her emotions. Doing things that will trigger those emotions less, I will admit, would probably be very helpful for her.
what I have done and how I've been doing it and how much I have lost, I am so like amazed. I really am. And
Mind you, this was also right before the diagnosis, so she pretty much stopped losing weight after that, after the surgery.
it's like, for some people, it's going to be like, oh my God, Amberlynn, I cannot believe you did this. Like, that's so amazing. And I'm so proud of you. But there's going to be a large chunk of people, mainly because, like, they love to get a rise out of me. But there's going to be a large chunk of people who are like, that's not good enough. That is triggering for some people. You know, telling.
Okay, but it's not the world's responsibility to cater to everyone's individual triggers. It's just not.
People, oh, you look a lot bigger when they're down a bunch of weight, or
Who the fuck says that? Who says that, Amber?
oh, you shouldn't be eating freaking strawberries because there's sugar in them. Like, those type of things a lot of people don't realize is very damaging.
No, I think actually, Amber, what you don't realize is you need to grow up. Yeah. Those are just basic ass opinions, and they really are not damaging by any means. you just need to grow up. You need to learn how to distinguish what works for you and what actually doesn't in terms of advice. And I don't understand why you allow it to affect you to this degree. It's if you weren't who you are, I would say this is very sad. But for you, it's just pathetic.
To people who are on a weight loss journey who do have, very bad food relationships. And it's just like, I
So then why are you bringing it to the internet, of all places?
don't want to see things like that. And it's like, I know I'm going to. And I have to process that in my brain that, I'm forever going to see those comments and I'm forever going to be compared and I'm forever not going to be held I'm held to a certain standard for some reason, even though you guys know I've been on YouTube for over 6 years and I've done nothing but gain over 200 pounds. So it's like, why am I held to such a crazy standard when you guys know?
I guess. She's only shown nothing but failure in her life before and during YouTube. All right? That's who she is.
I have no standard at all. I think
Period. Maybe that's what people are upset about, Amber. Maybe people are saying, do better. You're bordering on 30 years old. Do better.
that's the part that's the craziest to me. So it's like, I don't want to say how much I've lost. I don't want to hint towards it. I'm not trying to
She hasn't lost anything.
bait you guys in. A lot of people say I'm
Well, that's exactly what you're doing by even mentioning it and then being like, oh, but I'm not going to tell you. You're baiting it. Shut up.
gaslighting. Literally, it's none of that. It's strictly because I am scared. I am so scared to open up again. And it's almost like,
Oh, eye roll.
this is the best way I can explain it. I'm very into metaphors. I use them a lot in my day-to-day life to explain how I feel.
Hardest eye roll. I just know a conversation with her is so fucking annoying. Sorry.
The best way to explain it is when I first started YouTube, I didn't have a wall up at all. I shared my journey. I shared everything about it.
But that can't possibly be the case if also alongside that you were always so worried about Crystal and her parents. Right?
Overshared, and I showed everything. My weigh-ins, my struggles,
To be honest, she didn't show that much back in the day. She really didn't. She could just do more. That's the difference. I think that's what she's skirting around. Is like, oh, well, you guys saw me doing more because I was so much more open with you. No, no. We saw her do more because she physically could.
this, my that, the food I ate, grocery hauls, all of it. How many calories I was eating. I showed everything. I showed the overeating. I showed the bad food. I showed the good food. There was nothing I didn't show.
That's not true.
And I had no wall up. And
Okay, and what's that got to do with anything? You got a lot less criticism back then about that stuff.
eventually, instead of a wall, I started a couple years later. I had a window in between me, my journey, and YouTube.
A window.
Oh, and I
Actually, if you're using like or as, then it's a simile, right? Right?
stopped sharing as much. And long story short, I'm at the point where I have put this huge brick wall up in between me and my journey and you guys. And it's all because of fear. I have talked about this a lot lately.
It's all your fault.
In almost every single video, it's fear. And I'm scared. And I do not want people to be like, you didn't do good enough. And you shouldn't be doing this. You should be doing that.
Girl, then what are we here for, honestly? You can't dictate how people interact with you and your content. It's just so annoying.
it's gonna mess with me, but I have to keep like telling myself it's gonna happen. You just have to, conquer that, hump in this journey.
Neck hump. Neck hump. I'm sorry. I'm so delirious on freaking cold and flu medicine, just everything right now. Oh my god. It got so desperate, guys, that I resorted to the garlic trick, alright? If y'all know, if you've been watching a while, the last time that I had a really, really bad lung infection, I don't know if that's what this is. It doesn't feel like that, but I had a really bad lung infection in college, and my professor told me chew on a clove of garlic completely raw. Oh my god, you guys, it's terrible. It's the worst thing you could possibly do. However, I don't know what it is. You just cough and throw up so much gunk, and it does help. My breathing already is a little bit better. So,
And I have listened to a lot of
oh, okay. Jumped right into the next one. All right.
you because you guys know that I've been in fear of sharing my journey based on other people's opinions. And you guys are honestly right. Who cares what other people say?
Brother. This is so boring.
I'm going to do me. You guys can watch me do me and screw what everyone else thinks because this is my journey. Everyone's journey is different. I feel like I literally don't even have to say that. But okay, so I will show you guys calories for everything.
She still did, though.
And that whole bit. So I'm actually about to go eat my first meal. And I also want to do another disclaimer of I don't do typical like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I just eat what I want when I want.
It's because she wakes up in the middle of the freaking day. That's why. She is so weird about being specific to not call it breakfast because she doesn't eat it in the morning. But when it comes to sleeping, she does not specify that, like, oh yeah, I fell asleep at 5 a.m. So this morning is actually really my last night. She doesn't specify stuff like that. I just find it interesting. She picks and chooses.
And it's just been what's working for me. I'm not really like a breakfast person. I mean, there are times that I do
It's because she's not up before then.
breakfast, but majority of the time I just eat like whatever. So like I'll have a dinner meal for my first meal. Like it don't matter really. So let's go. So
Oh my gosh, these. This, it wasn't Factor, right? I don't believe it was Factor, but it's a pre-made meal thing that she started doing. This is around diagnosis time.
my first meal is chicken parmesan with some broccoli. So
Brother, you could have made something way better, honestly. Even she could have. God.
literally just broccoli. And then
Depressing.
over here is the chicken, and that's like a marinara cheese sauce. Let's
Wow.
dive into that. Cheers.
You can tell she ain't excited about it. Which, like, to be fair, you shouldn't be, like, kicking and screaming at your bites. It's disordered.
So good. So this meal is 550 calories. So what it is it's broccoli.
Seems kind of high for how much you get.
It is turkey meatballs, and it is cauliflower potato mash. It's
This is, yeah, duh. A different day.
half cauliflower, half potatoes, and it's like mashed potatoes, but
This is so mean. This is so mean, okay? Fair warning. I've never seen someone's shoulders jiggle when they move their hands.
with cauliflower as well. And there's like a little bit of a gravy moment. So this has been one of my most favorite meals. And to you guys, it's not gonna look good. You guys are gonna say it looks gross. I'm just letting you know, you're not the ones eating it. I am, and it's
You don't say.
delicious to me. So
What's the point, Amber, of you having a YouTube if any opinion is just no good for you? Unless it's kissing and praising your ass. Why the hell does it matter?
this is what it looks like.
Again,
Yes,
ew.
I'm not even lying. I love this meal so much.
So much.
It's so good, so filling.
She's a la.
So, since that's 550 calories, that means I have had a total of 960 calories today.
Wait, so you ate 2 of those in one day? What the fuck? Okay. What's the sodium?
I eat this. Let's do a little mukbang moment.
Oh, I'd rather not.
So yeah, like that's the mashed right there with some gravy, and I like to take a bite with all of it at once. So it is like
The biggest bite possible, Amber. You shouldn't be using a spoon that large, dude. Like, come on.
a big bite, but it's so good.
Ugh.
Mm.
She only has 3 meatballs, okay? So if Big here wants a whole meatball per bite, she's gonna have to finish this whole meal in 3 bites. Challenge accepted, right, Amby?
I'm telling you, this is good.
And honestly, it's just sad when she goes back to this really stupid, mediocre content of just sitting there and eating. It's like, girl, not that like you had a lot to offer in the first place, but now it's just screaming at us. Like, what's the point of this?
Like if you guys are like iffy about ooh, that's like a full big piece of cauliflower right there. Yum. If you guys are iffy about straight up cauliflower mashed, then just add like a potato, you know, or like
Crazy.
half a potato, like however much.
Who's scared of cauliflower? Let's be so for real.
Um, depends on if you're doing keto or something, but
Ugh. Gosh, it makes me feel like 10 times worse. Ugh. Ew. I'm filming it in OBS, so it's just such a pain in the ass to skip. We'll just suffer through it. Oh my god. It's like Animal
I'm in heaven.
Planet. Actually, dog, you're here trapped in hell. This is hell. I love how she considers this to be the epitome of glory, heaven, just pure peace. Brother.
This happens all the time where I am doing a what I ate today video and I forget that I am doing it. And then halfway through the day, I stop filming.
Go figure.
And I'll just delete the video. But I'm not going to do that this time.
That's so stupid. What?
I'm just going to let you guys know that I did just eat. Totally forgot to film it. It was Morningstar Buffalo veggie patties, and I had the whole bag, which...
Veggie patties? You had the whole bag of patties, not the nuggets?
For a serving is 220 calories, 3 servings per bag, so it was 660 calories. And I had a little bit of ranch on the side, so that was like another like 150. So I've had about 16.
She really thinks that those are a healthier alternative. Goddamn, girl, come on. Even when I was vegetarian, I knew those were not healthy.
100 calories, 1700, like around there. I'm probably gonna end the night with they're bluebell ice creams. There's just like vanilla and chocolate. I do allow myself to have, you know, like a sweet thing if I want it, and they're about 160 calories per one. It's just like this tiny little cup, and it's actually really satisfying.
Yeah, I bet.
If I'm feeling risky, sometimes I'll have 2. Honestly, they're super small.
It doesn't matter how small they are, Amber, okay? Get that out of your head. You said they're over 150 calories each, so that's 300 extra plus calories that you don't need.
We just get them from Walmart, and it's just nice to have like that little sweet thing at the end of the night, because again, I don't want to like deprive myself, because I feel like that's what makes me. And if there are
You can literally see the ja noise that she puts on the end of the word.
days where I'm feeling like over the edge, then I'll only allow myself to have one or whatever. But
whatever. I'm not here to argue, honestly.
Yeah, so that was my what I ate today video. I did end up having a diet A&W, and that was good. That's
Any water, girl?
been like mine and Becky's like go-to is diet A&W lately. Although Sprite Zero is still my favorite, but I can't find it anywhere for some reason.
Oh no.
No. So I've been saying
No. She's gonna say no. Beck's not trying to sleep right now.
for a couple months now that I'm losing weight, and I'm just keeping it behind.
See, when she says I'm losing weight, but I'm keeping it behind, blah blah blah, she's not losing weight. She's not losing weight. We've been through like a whole month here, and she looks the exact same.
Behind the camera. I didn't really want to be showing it because I usually show it and I usually fail. So I wanted to do this privately. I wanted to prove to myself that
She's still failing at it, but it's just we don't know about it. So I think it like we've said it before. Amber's a glutton for punishment. So instead of just doing her, carrying on with her weight loss, not making a big deal out of like failing one day, she doesn't have the audience behind it, like kind of validating what a gluttonous slob she is, you know? Like those voices aren't there to validate her other bad feelings, which is just going to in turn make her ED act up even more. We've been telling her for a while though, keep your ish off the internet.
I could reach a goal weight and then show you guys, because you guys know I am
I don't think we ever reached a goal weight there.
notorious for losing 5 pounds and being super proud and like shouting it out to the world
And then gaining 20.
expecting praise and glory and all this stuff. And I didn't want to repeat that cycle. So, like I said, I've been saying for months now that I'm losing weight. And
Interesting. She said it right there herself, though, that like she expects praise from it all.
no one wanted to take me seriously. No one wanted to hear me out. So the
wonder
last
why.
video I uploaded was a what I ate today video. And now I just see, oh, here we go. Cycle 1 is here again.
Well, yeah. You're showing us what you're eating now, and it's exponentially better meals.
And it's just like, cycle 1 is now like the hot topic of the discussion now. You guys, I've seen the cycle diagram. I relate to it. I understand it. It just hurts that I've been sitting here for months saying, you guys, I am losing weight. I'm working on myself behind the camera. And then the minute I wanted to share that and just show you some of the things I'm eating, all of a sudden it's like, Amberlynn phase 1 has entered the chat. And I'm just like,
what happened to the very beginning of this video where you were like, yeah, I need to not care? Oh my god, dude.
I don't know. It's just frustrating to me because
I'm sure it is, honestly. Stupidity really does lead to frustration.
I'm not showing something, it doesn't mean that it's not happening.
Okay, well, weight loss is something that we see. So, if we don't see it, that means it ain't happening, Amber.
And I'm getting a lot of people like messaging me and just like sending comments of like, oh, here's another sit down video. That must mean she's bed bound. That must mean she's not losing weight.
What's it Karina says? Amber talks about what she thinks about. There it is. There it is. Everything she's saying here, it's hitting some type of nerve in her.
And I'm just like, how does that mean I'm not losing weight? It's like,
because we don't see it.
This video is strictly a video of just,
we don't see it, and now you're actually showing some things that you're doing, but it's not until like a month in.
me talking. And if you guys were to film a video, whether it be a story time video, or if you guys do weight loss videos, and you're doing just like an update, or you're
Well, I mean, God forbid you stand up, right?
doing a Q&A, you guys would be sitting too. It's not just because, oh, Amberlynn's this amount of weight, so that means she has to sit down in all her videos.
Listen, I would argue that for, like, literally any other creator out there, yeah. But Amber, you're bedbound. And you were bedbound during this era. So, like, why are you here gaslighting your audience that isn't the case? This is what we mean when we say, like, honesty would get you so much further, dude. Humility.
No, it strictly just means like this is a sit down video. This video.
Okay, but every single video is a sit down video. It's hurting my throat.
Doesn't require jumping jacks or me trying to run outside and probably pass out from even trying. Like
Would you even attempt?
my weight loss journey isn't about, oh, how long can Amberlynn stand in a YouTube video? My journey is actually about...
Listen, the fact that Amberlynn couldn't stand for an entire YouTube video anyways is bad.
The strength that I am finding within myself to succeed. And I have been finding personal strengths within myself that has actually shocked me. I have found willpower and determination, and I'm working on why am I addicted to food instead of I need to always choose carrots over hot Cheetos. I'm trying to work on why do I want those hot Cheetos but not the carrots. I mean, obvious reason is hot Cheetos are so delicious.
Bruh, they're literally engineered to be that way for your brain. Like, listen, I don't agree with a lot of things that Jillian Michaels says, but hearing her dive into the science about how corn chips, they specify or they research the exact amount of fat needed per chip so that it will stop you from reaching for a drink more often while eating them. How fucking crazy is that, dude?
Obviously, like, who wouldn't choose those over carrots?
See, but that's the issue, Amber. That is the issue. You are going for, like, the fucking crack of food.
No, but like I'm trying to go like within myself and figure this all out.
Oh God. Deep ways to go. Clean out your belly button while you're at it.
And try to build a healthier relationship with food. It's not.
I do think that would be helpful. I think you are on the right track for that, but you are definitely going to need professional help.
About, oh, Amberlynn's sitting again. That means she's gaining weight. It's just absurd.
But that's exactly what it meant, Amby.
Absurd to me. Weight loss.
Oh. It's just absurd, guys. She's sitting more and more. She looks like she's getting bigger, but, like, shut the fuck up.
It's hard. Point blank period. Anyway, sorry about that. So we're gonna get to my weigh-in.
Is she about to start crying? What the fuck? What a shift.
Soon. There are pros and cons of doing weigh-in videos.
Why are you crying? Like,
two pros for me that I can think of, like off the top of my head, is inspiration and memories. By losing weight, I can inspire others to do the same because I have documented such a crazy journey on YouTube. I have
crazy amount of failure. Yeah. To be fair, though, like, Tammy Slayton was how old when she finally, figured her ish out? She was older than Amber is now. She still got some time.
Done so many diets, fad diets, just so many different things.
Well, you also need to stop looking into these diets that are for people that need to lose like 20 to 30 pounds. Those aren't for you, Amber.
And I haven't found success in any of it. I have found 200 extra pounds that I did not need, and it's so sad for me to go back and watch my first video, and it's like, I want to shake that person and just be like, your future is not good. You really do need to change this now, or like you're gonna feel like death every single day if you don't do it. So
but we're fatphobic assholes when we say that. Okay.
comments for me during weigh-ins are things that I hear. You aren't losing weight fast enough. You aren't doing good enough. Amberland, you don't look like you've lost weight. I know you're lying. Oh, come on. You're rigging the scale. It's like all those things are...
Why does it matter so fucking much, dude? Oh my god. If it really matters that much to you, respond to the comment. Let them know, like, hey, that's not the case. And then go on with your fucking day. Like, why does it literally just chip away at you, dude? And you say you're strong. I would highly disagree.
Really hard to hear. Like, I know I can ignore it. I totally get that. But they're so frustrating. They're so discouraging. It's like...
Okay. Listen, again, you can't control the audience. That's on you, how you allow these to affect you.
It makes me feel like it's not even worth it anymore. I should just come on here, film mukbangs that are full of like Burger King and like Big Macs and like large plates of spaghetti.
And this is exactly why you lost your channel, Amber. Because what the fuck do you mean? Any little amount of effort and you just want to instantly throw in the towel like that. It's gross, honestly.
Like, it makes me feel like it's...
I thought this was getting close to the end. I'm so over this, you guys. Oh my god. Ugh, my lungs are fucking killing me.
It's not even worth it. But then I have to remind myself, I'm not doing this for you guys. I'm doing this for myself. I already know.
All that to say, fucking A.
I'm gonna get people saying, oh, that's a rigged weigh-in. I don't believe it at all. Look at her face. She still looks like the moon.
She's reading every single thing someone's got to say about her, dude.
I know she ain't losing weight. You're not doing good enough. You can lose weight faster. Like, I know I'm going to be hearing these things. I 100% hands down already know it's going to be happening. But it's like, I have to stop caring. After this video, I have to stop caring. I think I just care way too much about people's validation. That is like literally the word for it. It's like, I care way too much. Like, I want people to be proud of me because it's like, my journey has been rotten. Like, it's been bad. It's been hell. It's been so depressing, and it's been a lot of entertainment for some people out there because I am train wreck city. Like, no. So then when I do something good and I do lose weight,
oh my god. Bring it to a therapist, girl. This is so annoying.
I want all the validation in the world. I want people to throw a party for me. And it's like, that's another big reason why I was like, I need to step away from YouTube when it comes to my weight loss because I need to validate my own.
Listen, if you don't have the mental capacity to remove your personal feelings from someone else's opinion of you, then whatever. But like, girl, I'm going to be honest here. Outside of an online space, that is a very immature way to deal with something.
I don't need strangers online to tell me, good job, great job, you got this.
Well, it seems like you do.
But what I do want with you guys is that trust.
Okay, well, that can't be built because of all the lies that you have spewed over the years. And continue to.
That bonding again. I want to show you guys
bonding.
I am doing this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain highest weight.
Holy fuck. Amber, please shut up. Oh my god, I can't take this.
And when I weighed that, blah, 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 blah. And then we will get into what I weigh as of a few days ago. So hopefully this isn't confusing to anyone. That's why I'm just going to do it in like short form. As you guys know,
What is short about this, Amber? Genuinely.
my highest weight ever was 572.4. I don't remember when I actually weighed that though. I don't know if it was the beginning of 2019 or if it was the ending of 2018. I honestly do not remember. But on
I didn't think she lost any between 2019 and 2020.
September 27th of 2019, which was just last year, I weighed 566.4. So that was only down like 6 pounds from my heaviest. Like, it was like whatever. So it was October 8th. I weighed myself in private and I weighed 571.0. And this was just last year. Like what? A few months ago. So when I was 571.0, that means I was 1.2 pounds away from my heaviest weight. And
you're going to tell me she didn't go above that. Please.
It's like I stayed around the same 10 pounds for like a year. And I literally was so happy that I didn't gain. But I knew.
No, I see that specific thing right there. No, I definitely believe she was way larger.
That if I stayed in that weight range, I was going to die. I am going to die. Like,
still are, yes.
God. For some reason, it was that moment. I don't know why it was that moment. But I was like, I have to freaking change. It's not going to be overnight. No. I'm still going to make mistakes, and I'm still going to have those days. Sorry, Hannah Montana. Like, I know, like, I'm going to make mistakes. And going into it and realizing that has actually helped me because I always went into this, like, I have to be perfect. Oh my God, I have to wake up and I have to be like,
Amber, when have you ever been perfect at anything in your life? And don't say writing.
Pristine, and I have to... No, that's just... It hasn't worked in the past. It's not going to work now. So, as of a few days ago, I just want to say, obviously...
Just get to it. Oh my God. So fucking long-winded, dude. This is like a Rosie video.
I could have done better. Duh. The whole December, like I told you guys, I only lost 2.8. So you have to realize that the weight that I have lost was through October, November, and some of this January. Obviously, I could have done better. I'm just going to say that again. But that's just like me, like beating myself up, I feel like. By losing this amount of weight, it has shown that I finally had willpower. I was able to say no hundreds of times to temptations.
And that was just in one day.
That I normally would have said yes to in the past. And
why is she on the verge of tears the whole time?
To sit here and like fib or lie. Yes. I have messed up countless times.
More times than you've succeeded. Which is usually the case. Okay, to be fair, that's usually the case. You fail more times than you succeed. You just gotta keep trying.
Great. Countless times. Like, this isn't some type of like, oh, Evelyn has been on track since literally October 8th and she hasn't messed up. No, that's no. So what I've been doing.
So that's why you haven't lost really anything?
Is counting calories. I eat about 1,500 to 2,500 calories.
That is such a large range, girl. What?
I preferably like to say around 1,600. That's like a beautiful number. I feel very proud when I'm about at 1,600, 1,500. But there are days where I eat like 2,300, 2,400. But I've been trying every single day. And I think the greatest part and something that I have noticed is that when I used to, I would probably end my calories at about like 6,000.
Jesus. That's crazy.
I did step on the scale. You do not see my body because your girl is naked, but I will promise you guys me physically stepping on the scale with like a maxi dress on or whatever later on. But I just really wanted to film this a few days ago. I was like, can I do this? Am I really going to do this? Because there was a goal I set for myself, which I didn't reach.
Yeah. Shocker. Sorry.
That's, I guess, why I'm frustrated that I'm making this video, because I just wanted to prove something. I know I need to stop doing that. But anyways, okay. So I'm going to put that clip in right here. Okay, so stepping on naked.
Yo. We in here know. Hello, it's ready. Right?
519.6.
No. So she just lost 40 pounds out of fucking nowhere, and she had to come on telling us every little emotion she felt except for how proud she was? I don't know, so I buy it.
So 519.6. That means I'm down 52.8 pounds. And
damn, Ambi, and 6 years later, right back there.
That is the most that I have lost on YouTube. I am proud. I am really proud. I don't need anyone to say they're proud of me. I don't care if people believe me, but I really do want to build the trust, and I am happy. I really am, and it's like,
oh my gosh.
that's the reason why that I feel kind of upset is I wanted to film my weigh-in video once I hit 499. I really, really wanted to come on here and be like, I'm out of the 500s. And I'm close. I'm getting there. 519, I honestly...
Actually, if I'm correct, I don't believe she got below 500s until Wifey came along.
I can't even believe it because I really thought...
Oh my god.
I really thought...
Listen, good job, girl. Good job. But it's literally just a snowflake landing on the iceberg of weight that needs to be lost here. All right?
That one day I was going to hit 600 pounds, and I wouldn't let myself do it.
I think she was going to say, and I was so close or something along those lines. Like, I think she had to switch up there for a second.
It was terrifying, and the fact that, like, I'm closer to the 400s than I am the 600s now is just, it makes me feel really good. Like I said, I know I could have done better, and I hope I didn't let anyone down.
Oh, shut up. Shut up. My god. All the BS in the beginning of, I need to stop caring what people think for that.
But it's like, I'm proud. I honestly...
Okay.
I feel like an idiot.
Well, Amber, this is actually something to be proud of if you actually lost the weight. 50 pounds down is actually something to be proud of. 5 pounds after you take a shit isn't, okay?
Crying, but I honestly never thought I was going to lose weight again. I was in...
Girl, I mean, same, but we're right back where we are.
Such a...
where we were.
Vicious circle that I thought...
It's not a cycle, guys. It's a circle.
Maybe I should just throw in the towel and just enjoy my life, because I'm probably going to die in a few years anyways. And...
Jesus, fuck.
So.
Thank God. Thank God that is over. I was going to make this a shorter video because I really am not feeling good, you guys. And she tortures me. She did that on purpose. No. It's just, it was so much back and forth at this time. And watch, she's probably going to come on and be like, guys, yeah, I messed up. But we will have to wait and see. We will continue on. We'll wait and see. I am going to kind of just wait, see how I feel tomorrow. And we'll see, like, if we do more videos. But, like, this it's coming in waves for me, dude, and I can't seem to freaking shake it no matter what I do. And it's just so exhausting. I haven't been getting any good sleep, and it just sucks. Thank you so much, though, you guys. I hope everyone's having a beautiful and wonderful week once again. Staying warm or cool wherever you are, or, just dry. I don't know. It's like the weather right now is freaking crazy. Thank you so much, you guys. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Like and subscribe, become I'll catch y'all in the next one. Take care.